Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Welcome to our final read aloud of the year, The Cool Bean. This is one of my kids' favorite books. It's a pretty new book. Some of you have probably read it. I know it's pretty popular, but I want to read it because I think that it's got a great message, and I think we can relate it to some other stories we've read and some other parts of our lives. So let's give it a shot here and see what you guys think. Oh, also, before I start, for those of you I didn't get to talk to on Zoom yesterday, we are going to have a talent show Friday at 10:30. So, you may do anything from bring a drawing you've made and show us. You may tell us a joke that is school appropriate. You may show us something you built out of Legos. You may play us a song, sing us a song, play a song and dance. You can be as creative as you like as long as it is school appropriate. We'll probably each have about 5 minutes or so to do our thing. So you can think of something, and you don't have to take up 5 minutes, obviously. If you just want to show us a drawing and have a couple seconds to talk about it, that's fine. It's up to you. So it's kind of open-ended, just for fun, to close out the year. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 10:30. I'll send out the Zoom link with this video, so hopefully you guys will see it. Alright, The Cool Bean. Here we go. It's written by Jory John, and illustrated by Pete Oswald. Watch out! Here come the cool beans. The cool beans. Oh yeah, check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Notice their sunglasses? Yo! The cool beans are known all over school, from house to house, across town, beyond county lines. In the olden days, last year, we were all one big pot of beans. We were a mixed bag, but somehow it worked. Yup, those were the good old days. And then we stopped seeing each other as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less time together, even though you're not totally sure why. I watched as the beans I knew so well, the beans from my own pod, became the cool beans. Oh, they were so cool. One of them could play the guitar. Cool. One of them could draw the best superheroes. Cool. One of them could jump higher than any bean I'd ever known. Cool. Me? Well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses. Too big. I slicked my hair back. Too slick. I strutted around. Ow! I swaggered. Oof! Check out those Ray-Ban shades. That's pretty cool sunglasses. It's a fun joke about the sunglasses. I was still picked last for everything. My clothes never seemed to fit. I snorted when I laughed. Honk! I walked into stuff. Whomp! I was an uncool bean for sure. I started thinking of myself just as a common bean with no special skills. I couldn't compete, so I didn't even try. I'd never be a cool bean. Look at the juice squirting out of his nose. There he is running to the door. It seemed like there were two types of beans in the world. There were the cool beans and the beans like me. On Laguna Beach. A legume is a bean, so that's another pun. The days all blended together. I lived my life and things were just okay. I took tests and ate lunches, mostly kept to myself. The cool beans continued being cool. I mean, sure, I missed them a bit, but it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like all that coolness had gotten in the way of our friendship. And that's how it went, until one day. I was in the cafeteria. I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh no, not again. But then, something sort of miraculous happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans helped me clean it up. He didn't even say anything. He just gave me a nod. That was it. Later, I was out on the playground. I tripped and scraped my knee. Maybe I cried a little bit. Everybody saw. Another one of the cool beans came to my side, and without a word, he dusted me off. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everybody stared. I sat there in silence. Nobody said anything. And then, everybody just laughed at me. That was it. After today, I was officially a has-been. But then, one of the cool beans stood up and came over to me. Everybody watched. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, the teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. It was a small gesture, sure, but it was also everything. I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was the day that could have been really bad, if not for the kindness of a few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. And that shred of confidence has continued to grow. Somebody had my back. Or a few somebodies. After that, I started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been? Get it? How have you been? Not all the time, but sometimes. At lunch, after school, even on the weekends. Throughout all this, I realized it's not about how you look or any of that other silly stuff. It's about a wink or a nod or a smile at just the right moment. It's about dusting somebody off and helping them up. And pointing them in the right direction again. You need a hand? Yes, please. That's so cool. Alright, guys. So that's kind of a silly little book about beans. There's lots of cool puns in there if you look for them all. The glasses pun and the beach one, and there's a bunch more, so those are fun. But why I really read that book is it's all about being yourself. I think that's what they find out is cool in that book. And even if you look at the cool beans, they all have different talents. One plays music, one's a good drawer, the other's good at sports, and they're all kind, and that's what ties them all together. But it basically says be yourself. You guys are all cool, and you guys can all be cool by helping others and really showing that kindness that I know you all have. So go out there this summer and be kind to all your family and anybody else you can be kind to around your house. Alright guys, I'm proud of you. I can't wait to see you for the talent show tomorrow at 10:30. Alright, bye guys.